Ever found yourself out in the wild, far from paved roads, with nothing but gravel under your tires, and the need for a warm meal and a dry bed? That's exactly why 4x4 camper vans have become the go-to choice for serious backcountry explorers. These vans aren't just basic vehicles. They're your ticket to reach places where normal campers can't go. Today, we're checking out the best 4x4 camper vans built for wild adventures, what makes them special, and what to look for if you want to get off the beaten path. If you love the idea of exploring the outdoors with comfort and confidence, stick around and hit subscribe. So let's dive in. First up, we've got the Norva El Capitaine, and it's built on the 170 wheelbase Sprinter chassis. We'd say, if you're the kind who wants to push deep into the backcountry without giving up comfort, this might be the kind of rig worth looking into. Now, we won't say it's an average camper van, as it comes with some serious off-road upgrades. Like, we can see the van's Compass Stage 4.3 suspension, paired with 17-inch Ryko wheels and beefy Nokian Outpost tires, and that actually lets you go down those bumpy, uneven trails. Inside, the layout is clever, we can say. It seats and sleeps up to 5 people. You get a removable 3-seat bench, a cool 5-panel bed system called the Chameleon, and even bunk beds. Pretty smart setup. Let us also mention that this van is packed with clever modular setups like a folding shower and bed system. But here's the thing. These parts have lots of moving pieces that need regular tuning and care. For off-grid power, it's equipped with an 800 amp-hour lithium battery system and solar panels, one of which is removable so you can reposition it for better sun exposure. You also get a 12-volt air conditioner, which, in our opinion, is a real game-changer when you're camping in warmer climates without shore power. Well, while it's luxurious and capable, it's a big commitment, both in size and budget. Now, let's talk about the Field Van Meadow M2. As you can see, it's a stylish van, and yeah, it's basically made for solo travelers and couples. Now, this van is built on the rugged Mercedes Sprinter 4x4, so yeah, it's no stranger to rough terrain and to make bumpy trails feel a bit smoother. It comes with black Rhino Arsenal black wheels, which definitely look like beadlock wheels you'd see on hardcore off-road rigs. But let us mention, they're not actual beadlocks. So you are getting the premium look without the high cost or the maintenance that real beadlocks bring. It also got an agile rip suspension kit, among other upgrades, that helps absorb all that shake. Inside, it's cozy with a queen-size bed that folds up when you need extra room. And yes, a full bathroom with a shower in a 144 wheelbase is quite rare, and this one has it. The kitchen's well thought out too, with a fridge, induction stove, pull-out pantry, and so on. When it comes to power, the Meadow M2 has a strong 360 amp-hour lithium battery and solar panels, so you can run things like lights and appliances and charge devices as well. It also comes with a 12-volt air conditioner from Nomad Cooling, which keeps the van cool using battery power, great for hot days off-grid. On top of that, there's a 21-gallon water tank for drinking and showering, an outdoor shower, and plenty of storage space. Let's have a look at the Nomad Vanz Sunny 2, which is definitely a head-turner, and is built on the rugged Mercedes Sprinter 4x4. The first thing you'll notice is its unique color scheme that's inspired by classic rally cars. The bold racing stripes are a nod to the iconic Martini livery, which is seen on 1960s Porsches, and that gives it a vintage motorsport vibe. Now, let's also mention that the interior is quite spacious too, because of its custom pop-top. It's not just for looks, it gives you sleeping room for up to 5 people, which is great. Inside, the bench seats fold down into beds, and you've got a marine-grade fridge, deluxe cabinetry, and a queen bed with side pop-outs. Great if you're tall and tired of cramped van beds. It uses lithium phosphate batteries, a solid electrical system, and a slick 24-volt rooftop AC that runs quietly and for longer periods. But if you're heading the other direction, like freezing Canadian backroads, this van's got your back too. Also, there is a HydroWorks system, so you get air heaters and even heated floors under that bold orange finish. And compared to something like the Meadow M2, the Sunny 2 definitely holds up better in cold weather. There are even Fitouts felt wool walls for soundproofing and insulation, and a digital Garmin Victron control system that lets you manage power, heat, and lights from one screen. But here's the thing. This isn't an off-the-lot van. It's a custom order only, meaning longer wait times. Now, of course, with that paint job and design, it surely is a head-turner, but it will require more maintenance than regular ones. Next up, we've got the Vantopia Santa Cruz van. It's a clever kit build designed to turn a Ford Transit high-roof long van into a full-on camper. Unlike most other vans we usually talk about, this isn't a ready-made van you just buy and drive off in. Instead, it gives you options. Do it yourself with a self-install kit, or get the whole thing factory installed if you'd rather not lift a wrench. That flexibility is great for people who want control over their van build. Even the basic kit comes packed with essentials: a kitchen island with a bamboo countertop, folding trays, overhead storage, a bed frame, a closet, insulation, and more, all made to mount onto existing points in the van. That means no risky drilling or damage to your vehicle. Inside the Vantopia Santa Cruz, the setup leans into a simple, clean wooden finish that gives it a warm and natural feel. Nothing too fancy, but definitely easy on the eyes. The space is used smartly. There's a reclining queen bed, plus storage drawers, adjustable shelves, and a fold-out table, all built to keep things organized without feeling cramped. It's not a full-on 4x4 adventure rig, but if you've got the right transit base, this kit can turn it into a solid, practical base camp for trips. Now, if you want to stay off-grid for longer, you can add the electrical and plumbing package. It comes with a Bluetti battery, water tanks, a water heater, and USB and AC outlets, so you can power your stuff, use the sink, and even have hot water. If you want solar power, that's an option too. An Aussie-built van that's clearly made for those who'd rather be deep in the wild than parked at a fancy RV resort. It's not trying to be luxurious like the Norva or Sunny 2 vans. Instead, it's focused on doing the important stuff right, especially when you're heading off-road. If we talk about its upgrades, this van comes with a Van Compass 4.3 suspension kit and adjustable shocks, plus Toyo all-terrain tires. That means it's ready to handle bumpy trails, dirt roads, and the kind of rough driving where regular vans would just give up. So yeah, it's built to take a beating. Now, talking about the off-grid power, you get a 180-watt solar panel paired with a 333 amp-hour battery. That's pretty solid. And we can say that's enough to run your fridge, lights, and fans, and you can even charge devices too. Inside, the setup is simple but very practical. There's a queen bed, a spacious kitchen with a pull-out pantry, a fridge, and some cozy seating. It also includes a 10-liter electric water heater, a big freshwater tank, and premium insulation so it holds up well in both hot and cold weather. You've probably heard of Hymer. They're one of the big names in European camper vans, known for their clean designs and smart builds. Well, the Grand Canyon S crossover is another smart build for people who want more than just a weekend getaway van. It's built on the Mercedes Sprinter van, which gives you confidence on rough roads. But Hymer didn't stop there. They added raised suspension and all-terrain tires. And yeah, those rugged graphics on the outside, well, they're not just for looks. Inside, it's not overly flashy, but we can say it's actually got a modern vibe. The ivy green interior, paired with felt accent insulation, makes it feel warm and quiet, almost like a rolling cabin. It comes with 2 seats standard, but you can go for 4 seats if you need more. Sleeping space is set up for 2, though adding the optional pop top gives you room for 4, handy for small families or friends. Now, for day-to-day living, it's actually really well equipped. There's a diesel heater to keep you warm in colder spots, a large fridge for storing fresh food, and one of the coolest things is the Hymer Connect app. That lets you control things like lights, heating, and battery levels right from your phone, so it's kind of like having a smart home but on wheels. For off-grid power, Hymer didn't hold back. The van comes with big lithium batteries and solar panels, and it's built to keep you going up to 10 days without plugging in, which is great for wild camping or traveling through remote areas. Now, let's be real. Without the pop top, it's not super roomy, but it's totally okay for 2 people. And obviously, you're going to get the premium build quality with smart off-grid features. Alright, let's talk about the Dovra RIG X-610, another tough camper van. Built in Sweden, and it's based on the Mercedes Sprinter 4x4, so it already has that reliable drivetrain. Under the hood, there's a 190 horsepower turbo diesel engine, which gives it plenty of muscle whether you're driving through snowy back roads, soft sand, or deep mud. Now, step inside, and it's a whole different mood. The interior feels kinda classy and very Nordic. There's real leather upholstery, smart storage all around, a proper kitchen, and even built-in Wi-Fi. Everything just feels polished and thoughtfully designed. And talking about the garage area in the back, it's actually huge, so it can be great if you carry bikes, skis, tools, or extra gear. It comes with Alda heating, which is more like a home radiator system. It keeps the whole van warm and cozy, and the insulation is top-notch too. Plus, it has solar panels and a full Victron power setup, so you can stay off-grid for a long time. But of course, a few things to keep in mind. Yep, for some buyers, you'll have to travel to Sweden to pick it up. Still, if you're looking for something that can handle wild weather and rough roads, then the RIG X-610 is worth looking for. Now, have a look at the Malibu Genius Performance 4x4. And this one's all about smart design wrapped in a tough, go-anywhere package, and it's built on a Mercedes chassis. One of the great features here is the rear extension, which adds extra storage space without making the van feel oversized. And the storage, there's a rear garage with up to 1,400 liters of space. That's enough room for bikes, gear, or even bulky tools if you're traveling with hobbies. Inside, it's well thought out as well. You get up to 2 meters of sleeping space. Plus, the lounge area is bright and roomy. And let us mention that the van's also got high-end aluminum-framed windows and extra thick insulation, making it ready for winter travel. And yep, it seats and drives 4 people comfortably, so it's great for small families. Now, since it's a bit narrower than some vans out there, space might feel tight on longer trips. But if you're a couple or duo who wants clever design and real capability, the Genius Performance is a great choice to check out. Here's another one from Hymer's lineup, and this time it's the Grand Canyon S700, a bigger, roomier take on the adventure-ready van we mentioned earlier. If you liked the Grand Canyon S crossover but felt like you needed just a bit more space to stretch out, this one's got you covered. It's built on the longer Mercedes Sprinter chassis at 6.97 meters. It gives you that extra breathing room inside without giving up on off-road capability. Thanks to the 4x4 drive, it can still handle rough roads and wild terrain pretty confidently. Inside, it feels much more like a proper small home than just a van. There's a longitudinal bed that measures 200 by 168 centimeters. You've also got a modern kitchen and bathroom setup, so daily living on the road feels easy and relaxed. The diesel hot air heating keeps things warm on cold nights, and a 90-liter fridge gives you decent food storage for longer trips. Hymer also added their Connect system, which means you can manage lights, temperature, and power right from your phone. And with up to 4 seats, it works for couples or small groups. Now, here's what to keep in mind. Because of its size and heavier weight, some folks in the EU might need a higher class driver's license to operate it. But if you're after space, luxury, and real off-grid capability in one tidy package, the Grand Canyon S700 makes a strong case. Alright, now this is the Tiffin GH1. And if you already heard of Tiffin, you know they're a well-known name when it comes to RVs, especially in the US. Now, they're stepping into the adventure van with the GH1, built on the trusty Mercedes Sprinter. First off, it rides on Fox shocks and rolls on all-terrain tires, so it's ready to tackle rough trails. If you're into outdoor gear, you'll love the Gear Garage, a dedicated space that can fit bikes, paddleboards, or pretty much whatever you want to bring along. Now, inside, things get pretty clever. There's a power lift bed that moves up and down to save space, a wet bath for freshening up after dusty trails, and an induction cooktop for easy meal prep. Plus, it has portable jump seats if you want more seating, and an adventure bar designed for remote work or just chilling with your laptop. On the tech side, it's seriously loaded. You get a choice between 540 or 810 amp-hour lithium batteries, 220 watts of solar power, and a strong 3,000-watt inverter to keep things running smoothly. It's even OWL-ready certified, and that means it's designed for easy upgrades and modifications down the line. Now, for casual campers who don't need all those things, it might feel like a bit much. But if you want luxury and a real off-road camper all rolled into one, the Tiffin GH1 is worth checking out. The Project Yonder Freedom 4x4 is built for adventurers who want to go off-grid without giving up comfort. This electric van runs on a long wheelbase, Mercedes Sprinter 419 chassis, and it's designed to handle just about anything you throw at it. What really makes it special is that it's entirely gas-free. With a 560-watt solar panel system and a 3-kilowatt DC-to-DC charger, you can stay powered up anywhere, whether it's a remote desert or a quiet forest clearing. Durability is baked in. It rolls on BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, Black Rhino Stadium wheels, and a Dutch van parts kit, so rough trails are no sweat. The exterior is fully customizable, letting owners give it a personal touch based on favorite destinations. Practical touches like a cargo ladder, 50-inch LED light bar, and electric steps make life easier when you're setting up camp. Inside, comfort doesn't take a back seat. The interior feels spacious and thoughtful, with marine cork flooring underfoot and a separate wet room for privacy. The kitchen packs all the essentials: an induction hob, 90-liter fridge freezer, and even an espresso machine with a Garmin RV control system keeping everything in check. Up front, heated captain swivel seats and an upgraded display make driving long distances far more pleasant. The memory foam mattress and retractable shower show that every detail was considered for comfort. Whether you're parked in a bustling town or a remote wilderness, the Freedom 4X balances off-grid independence with real-life livability. Now, if you're after a camper van that blends European engineering with practical living, the Swift Trekker hits the mark. It's built on the new Ford Transit panel van and sports a striking gray matter finish. The ride is smooth thanks to upgraded suspension and brakes, so rough roads won't shake things up too much. Inside, the Trekker feels polished but approachable. Sangalo elm wood grain gives a warm touch, and LED strip lighting brightens the space without glare. Storage is clever, with high-impact, scratch-resistant oak plank flooring paired with loose-fit carpets to keep durability and style balanced. Safety hasn't been overlooked either. Forward-facing seats with ISO fixed connections and USB ports cover both passengers and gadgets, and the elevating roof with fire-resistant fabric adds extra living space when you need it. The kitchen is compact but fully equipped, featuring pan storage, soft close drawers, and a pressurized water system, so cooking off-grid stays easy. Sleeping is just as well thought out, with duvet mattresses that feel good and plenty of storage for clothes and gear. Outside, a gloss black spoiler, 16-inch alloy wheels with all-weather tires, and rain guards keep things looking sharp and functional. Solar panels and an efficient whale water system make off-grid stays simple, while the Euro 6e Eco Blue engine balances fuel efficiency with the power needed for longer road trips. The Trekker nails that mix of comfort, capability, and smart design. Let's have a look at the Livingstone 6XL Sport Limited by Roller Team. It's a camper van that thrives on adaptability. It's designed to make life easy whether you're hitting the road for a weekend escape or a longer adventure. Its dinette is roomy, and the swiveling seats fold seamlessly into the dining setup, making meals comfortable without feeling cramped. The electric rear double bed is a standout. It can be positioned longitudinally, giving you a cozy sleeping setup without eating into the rest of the space. There's also a removable wardrobe with a sliding clothes rack, which makes packing and storage much simpler. Every part of the van is built with practicality in mind, from the durable construction to the flexible interior layout. Now, well, this van doesn't overcomplicate things but still delivers comfort and convenience. Whether you're planning a long journey or a short getaway, the Livingstone 6XL balances space, adaptability, and livability in a way that's easy to appreciate. It's a solid, value-driven option for anyone who wants a flexible, capable camper without sacrificing the basics. Next, we've got the Greyrock Sprinter 170 from Vanworks, so this one is all about thoughtful, custom touches that make life on the road feel comfortable and intentional. Built on a long wheelbase Mercedes chassis, it follows a Haul 2, Sleep 2 layout. The interior feels cozy and familiar, with bamboo ceiling and wall panels, soft tweed accents, and a smart galley featuring a bamboo counter, deep sink, induction stove, and a fridge-freezer combo. There's even a swivel table up front, which works perfectly as a workspace or for quick meals. Power comes from an EcoFlow system with 420 amp-hours standard, which you can upgrade to 840 if needed. A 3,600-watt inverter, solar panels, and a diesel heater round out the setup. The back hosts a queen-size tri-fold bed, removable bed decks, upper storage, and a shower with a cassette or optional dry flush toilet. Outside, a rinse station with a privacy curtain comes in handy after dusty or muddy adventures. The garage underneath is left open, ideal for bikes or extra gear. This van focuses on practical, no-nonsense functionality without compromising on comfort. Now let's check out the Oasis by Remote Vanz. This one focuses on comfort and keeping you powered for longer stretches than most campers. Built on a Mercedes Sprinter, it's loaded with features that really make a difference off-grid. Its 51-volt Lithionics battery setup provides up to 16.8 kilowatt-hours, paired with a smart alternator system that can recharge almost fully in just a few hours of driving. No guessing, no worrying about running out of power. The Cyber Shower system is a clever addition. It filters and reuses water, letting you shower longer without draining the tank. Inside, the feel is modern but practical, with a swivel Valhalla seat that doubles as a bed, touchscreen, and manual controls, and premium storage that stays secure, even on rough roads. Starlink connectivity is built in, and for those who like to go low profile, the darker edition keeps the van subtle and stealthy. It's a smart mix of comfort, tech, and long-term usability for anyone wanting to spend more time off the grid. For off-roading and smart space use, the Norva Nomade 144 is tough to beat. Built on a Mercedes Sprinter, it's made to tackle rough trails, complete with off-road tires and a rugged exterior. A ladder and rooftop carrier make hauling extra gear easy, and the rear tire carrier adds function and a bold look. Inside, it's just as clever. The foldable bed system flips between a roomy living area and a cozy sleeping setup, adjusting from one bed to two depending on your needs. A small reading light adds a warm touch, and storage is organized with every inch optimized. A tiny TV is tucked in for entertainment, and the separate dining table keeps meals comfortable. The fridge and water supply mean you're stocked for longer trips, and a separate shower adds a touch of home comfort. So the Norva Nomade 144 can be a good pick for rugged, practical, and real off-grid adventures. Let's check out the Tourig Sprinter 170. It stands out among Sprinter builds thanks to its rugged stance and off-grid capability. With a 170-inch wheelbase and dually setup, it's ready for serious trails. Inside, a full shower and bath combo with cassette toilet keeps things comfortable even in extreme off-roading conditions. The kitchen setup is functional, with a Rivati sink, single-burner induction stove, microwave, and isotherm fridge. Climate control includes Sirocco and Max air fans, a Nomadic DC air conditioner, and an Spar D2 heater, so it's a year-round rig. Water and power are sorted, with a 30-gallon tank, 600 amp-hours of lithium battery, and 180 watts of solar. Outside, a roof rack, rear ladder, and Fuyama awning add versatility, while agile off-road suspension and all-terrain tires handle rough terrain. Inside, extra long countertops, front seating, and metal cabinets create a layout that's both practical and comfortable. All in all, the Tourig Sprinter 170 is built for serious adventure, tough, self-sufficient, and ready for extreme conditions. The outside Van's Syncline combines rugged ability with an open, airy interior that feels far less cramped than traditional RVs. The large sliding door gives a wide, inviting entry and lets you enjoy unobstructed views. Inside, the Murphy bed folds away, opening up a massive storage area for all your gear. The galley feels high-end without taking up too much space, featuring a real sink and pull-down faucet. An extendable table is a highlight, stretching toward the slider for a perfect outdoor dining spot, matching the van's lifted stance. Storage is well thought out with overhead cabinets, molly panels, and L-track mounts. The electrical system is simple to use, with outlets placed for devices like Starlink, and everything is easy to maintain. Reinforced steel construction gives stability on dirt and paved roads, while sound dampening and smart tech make life more comfortable. The Syncline proves itself as a capable, off-grid ready camper with thoughtful design and practical details. Adventure Fitouts takes a different approach with the Summit M1. Compact but carefully designed, it's built on a medium wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter in stone gray. Off-road strength comes from 285 by 77 Toyo AT 3 tires, a Van Compass 4.3 suspension kit, and Tarragon Mondo fender guards. Baja S1 lights boost, visibility, and a mounted outdoor table and bike carrier make adventure-ready life easier. Inside, the shower pod has a custom shatter waterproof door, and the EcoFlow battery system powers essentials. Diesel heating and ducted AC maintain a comfortable climate, while the kitchen offers a bamboo benchtop, soft-close pantry, and 130-liter Bushman's fridge. A hidden Ogo Nomad compostable toilet saves space, and the high bed setup creates a massive garage area underneath, perfect for full-sized bikes. It's a compact van that doesn't feel small, proving you can get a lot out of a medium wheelbase. Next, we have the Vandoit Highroof moov, which takes things up a notch with a tall, spacious chassis and flexible modular design. Thule hideaway awning and Vanworks roof rack provide shade and extra storage for overland trips. ACM paneling keeps the van light but durable, while rear windows improve visibility without cutting into cargo space. Inside, the drawbridge bed system folds up to free cargo space or act as a desk. Airflow is handled by a max air vent, and DC-powered air conditioning runs efficiently off the lithium battery. Speaking of which, the 460 amp-hour lithium battery and 2,000-watt inverter make powering appliances easy. Plus, the 15-gallon water system includes hot water for showers. T-track mounts and the C-zone control panel make storage and lighting customizable, while marine-grade materials ensure longevity. Overall, we can say the Highroof moov balances adaptability, durability, and off-road capability in one tidy package. So that was our video on the 4x4 camper van for Wild Backcountry Adventures. Let us know your favorite pick in the comments section, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, comment, and share, and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.